Oh, okie dokie. We got Sudema 2.0. Heyo. I love that blue spear. I feel like I might be able to paint the mummy wrappings a little better myself. But the snake's looking where she's pointing is pretty cool. And then up here in the art, that's pretty cool as well. Red eyes there, and the spear looking like some power is in there. And you got like that cursed Egyptian item of some sort. And we go down here. And this is another battle box character. Someone pointed out, look at all those green dots for line of sight view. You can use the snake heads to see people, not just her, which might not benefit you a lot, but it could actually benefit you. And it's also just funny because snake heads can see as well. But Sudema, we get someone with 5 move, 6 range. That's solid. 3 attack, 3 defense, 5 life. All that's average except she has range. For 110, okay, so far that seems expensive. But we go over here. She's undead. Whatever. She's a queen, so scions can use her. So, I mean, that's something. Scions aren't really the best, we've kind of discovered. But I have seen that they've won at least one tournament in January. Board Hero was showing on his video, so there is ways to make them good, and I've noticed in maps where there's lots of separate height areas and they can fly all over and attack down on people, and the fact they can get up to their bonders quickly and protect them makes 1 or 2 squads of them not too bad. So, I mean, you can consider that. She's also wild, and then you have 2 abilities here. So not only can she use a ranged attack, but she can use Petrifying Glare 9. After moving, before attacking, you may choose a figure within 5 clear line of sight spaces. If you get a 9 or higher, they take a wound. Wow. So you can pick someone who has big defense, who's hard to do anything to, and just give them an auto wound 60% of the time. And then do your range attack that's going to be like 3 or 4 attack. And then you can bond with any Eisenic or undead hero you control that is on a shadow space or within 5 clear sight spaces of her. That's what Queen of the Crypt is. It says, after revealing an order marker on and before taking your turn with her, you may take a turn with another undead or Eisenic hero within 5 clear sight spaces, or who is on a shadow space. If you do not, you may instead take a turn with an undead or Eisenic unique squad you control. And they don't have to be within 5 spaces or on a shadow space, it would seem. So that's Wraith Riders, Wretchets, Bogdan. I don't know, there's not too many squads, but definitely some cool things you can do with that. And then if you are keeping things close together, or if you do have Agent SI4X who has Shadow around him, you can tactically keep people on Shadow and take turns with them using Sudema. They're in the same battle box, so it's going to happen, at least in that. But, yeah, there's so many options here. Like, Scavarith with Sudema is obviously dangerous, because Scavarith's dangerous, and then she has an auto wound and a range attack. That's a lot going on in one turn. You can do Cyprian, who can Chilling Touch someone and then attack them, and then she can try to give an auto wound and then attack somebody. That's technically 4 different attacks, basically, in a turn. Petrifying Glare 9 is not a special attack. So you can use Corvin to use this ability through to keep Sudema out of danger. And you can bond with Corvin because he's undead. Even though he's a beast, he is undead. She can do that. But yeah, Cyprian has always had the weakness of he's trying to fight everything on his own. Well, now he doesn't have to, because Queen Sudema can pick off some stragglers so that Cyprian hopefully doesn't get surrounded easily. And when he takes wounds slower, like only 1 or 2 wounds a turn, he can end up healing 0, 1, or 2 wounds a turn. And he can live practically forever, like vampires do. So I think, even if it doesn't end up being meta or whatever, I think Cyprian and Sudema is going to be a really fun combo. So let me know what you guys think of Sudema down in the comments, and we'll see you guys next time.